What's up, guys? Back in today with more Dorohedoro, this time with season 2 episode 5. Fantastic episode yet again last week. The season has been incredible so far. We've got some really nice backstory for Nikaido, as well as her devil friend, whose name I forget. I want to say like it's like 8 letters, but yeah, fuck knows. It's like Jiggy Patter or something. definitely not that. But yeah, seeing him kind of save Nikaido, as well as him getting de-devilified, which was an awesome sequence by that chicken fucking thing selling the meat off as a shop. I love that. But yeah, awesome backstory there. We ended off with her kind of summoning this very weird box, just like something out of like Hellraiser, which is never a good thing. So looking forward to seeing what exactly that kind of does. It very strange, not too much given away in that regard, but it just like it felt very dangerous. Loved the segment at the start, and I'm really enjoying the cross-eyed guys. I'm loving their kind of chemistry and their characters. They're really fun to be around. Trying to kind of set up the landlady's death. Just lots going on last week. Unfortunately, Caiman is very much just like not himself at all this season. After what happened in, I think it was like episode 2. And it might have been episode 3 actually, but totally understandable, of course. A lot of revelations and such, but kind of sad to see him so kind of somber, to be honest. But yeah, lots of questions surrounding him as well, of course. But as I said, awesome episode last time. I feel like I'm forgetting something big that happened last week, but there's a lot that's going on. Oh yeah, Ebisu. After the kind of dream sequence stuff, looks like she's going to find her family. It's also interesting. I think N might have finally found out about that not being Nikaido who he's been with. And I think his kind of page got torn a bit. As I said, there's just so much going on. It's kind of hard to keep up with all. I think I got most of it there, though. Jesus Christ. An 8-ball. A bit of a grave digger, essentially. Oh, Jesus. Okay, now. Oh, shit, this is him. Guys, it's always like, I think someone mentioned in the comments last week. I forget what you said, so apologies. But someone did explain why this is that slim fucking dude, isn't it? Like, it's just so different though. It's so like, I was wondering who the hell this was for a minute, like who these guys are, and it's like, oh, it's him. And it's just like the disparity really is crazy. But thank you whoever did comment, help me out with that. But like I said, I actually kind of forget what the exact details were. Like regression. Yeah, quite the lovely little laboratory he's got here of gore. Well, she's a devil now. Devil tumor. So who is that? Like, who is this guy with the black hair? I don't recognize him, I don't think. So yeah, I mean, this guy's laboratory reminds me of these like shots, but there, there's just so much gore, all kind of relatable, and like just how gory it is. Yeah, certainly a feast for the eyes. This guy's laboratory, isn't it? I've always like fucking up that word, aren't I? So all of these guys are de-devilified people here, getting cooked up. I do like that shot a lot. Honestly, one of my favourites. It's just like flipping the fucking people. One of my favourites, man. God. Oh, these guys got it from from a Clockwork Orange for a second, huh? Answer. Still not gonna answer. Can't find a reason. Eh? I mean, to be honest with you, with how this world has been built, I think I'd struggle to as well. There's not much going on here, is there? There's a lot going on here, but there's not too much like good going on here. If you know what I'm saying, not too much to look forward to. A lot of pain, a lot of weirdness, a lot of getting experimented on, and fucking. I get where he's coming from, man. Essentially, it's a shithole. Tell you what, this reminds me of a little bit. If any of you guys have seen the horror anthology Creep Show, there's a segment in the second movie about this like lake. Slight spoiler here, I guess. I mean, it's not really massive, but probably would have seen it. It's like 30, 40 years old. Yeah, there's like it's like a lake, and it's got this like black kind of oily kind of sludging, and it's got some really nice. Yes, I watched it when I was like 10, I think. From my grand's, I just randomly put it on, and it horrified me. that movie horrified me. That's when I wasn't really too used to watch anything like that, so that really kind of got under my skin. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of that a little bit here. Reminds me of that. Even like this, like there's a segment right after it about like a homeless guy wearing like a yellow kind of Parker coat like this, and he's just like it's this homeless black dude that just like won't die, and that really creeped me out as well. It's probably not, but maybe this is like a slight nod to that. I highly doubt it. Very niche movie to kind of reference in regards to some of that stuff, but it wouldn't awfully surprise me. Now we just need to see a wooden Indian man. Yeah, why the hell would he like? Is he just that? That is like what he's devoted himself to helping other people rather than finding his own reason to live here. Is that why he done that? I suppose it's no wonder why we don't recognise this guy. Probably dead. Make believe surgery. Yeah. Say about a lot of the stuff that's in this show. Throw enough shit at the wall and it'll stick. This show. Anything, any kind of logic's possible. In a good way. I'm saying that in a good way. It might be a very negative thing to say about a lot of shows. Not this one. It's gonna sound weird, but I almost feel like this guy's just gonna like spontaneously combust at some point. Living Dead Day. Caiman. What a strange name that is. An English name. Or British. Or, yeah. Around these parts. But yeah, it's nice little John Romero reference there. So his head was just clean gone in the gutter. So I knew he was gonna like. It felt like he was gonna die. I thought he was just gonna like explode. But no, not quite that. Like quite as. A bit more subtly here. Is this intentional? Surely not, but it almost feels that way. I can't really describe why. Lying dead with no head, Oh, is that his head? It's kind of hard to see. I think his head might still be there. Kind of hard to see, to be honest. But yeah, just by the drain, like strange, very strange. You know what I was theorizing for a minute? I was theorizing that he might be the guy, the moth guy, for a minute, but I don't think he is. I guess he had similar hair. The reason for that, I don't know, not much going to go off there. I guess he had a pretty similar demeanor as well. I guess, but I don't think that's the case. Okay. Oh, so that's the son. Is that the son of that guy then? Oh, is that what's going on here? So that's that dude with the long neck son, I think, then, right? Or am I getting that wrong? Oh shit. Oh shit. So is I the leader of the Cross Eyes? I mean, those guys are worshipping him as their leader. I'm not sure if they ever looked through the curtain, but huh. He was the wax figure that was sitting on that burning house. Interesting. Really interesting. Like why would anybody like care about him? Just like this random guy from the hole that's not a sorcerer. That is seemingly quite a depressing life, what we saw. And then he ends up being there of all places, like a wax figure of him. Must have makes you think. Must have achieved a lot after dying, right? Must have been doing some shit after he died. Like what's going on there? Fair enough. So potentially I. Oh, that's nice of him. We can't leave Johnson behind. Bless him. You got to savour it for a bit longer. Think of it as a positive. Additional number Ebisu. Yeah, he kind of went a bit crazy. Ah, so a bit of her actual self has come back to her as well. Interesting. She does seem a bit normal, actually, doesn't she? We didn't really get to know too much about her before she went crazy, anyway. Howdy Danny. Was that even like real though? As a question. No, not quite. Maybe maybe back in the dream. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. I hope so. But when you say it out loud like that, that makes me feel that might not be the case. Just turn him into a fucking lizard or something, bro. Turn him into a little, yeah. And look at that guy's chest. So she dealt black powder. So did Dorida. Yeah, she seems way more composed than you. Like, yeah, she definitely has changed, hasn't she? Again. So she used to sell black powder. Interesting. Oh shit, it's her. It's her. What the fuck? Did she like go into someone else's mind during that dream stuff? Like, or they just replaced her? They never came back. No, there's her. That makes things really interesting now, because if you do remember back last season when she did enter Caiman's head, we put it, he said that she was the one, but maybe it was this one, maybe it was this Ebisu that was the one that turned him into that lizard. That does complicate that a little bit now, doesn't it? Because of course, on first look, the guy within Caiman would say, yes, that's her, but which one is it now? Would he know if there was a distinction between them? Probably not, because they do look exactly the same. Oh shit, I fucked up the timer. Ah, interesting. Interesting turn of events. How long has this girl been here? Is it always a thing? Oh, bloody hell, she's Naruto running on us. Who the hell's that now? The fuck are you? Consuela. Nanny. There is a clear difference between them. Nanny. Okay. Ah. Oh my god. Fucking toothpaste helmet. A DVD player in his fucking head. He's gonna toothpaste her out. Brother, what the fuck is up with this guy? So, I mean, very clearly this reminds me a lot of... Oh, I have to squeeze out every bit by bit. Oh. That's really cool, though. That is really cool. That is pretty fucking awesome, actually. I love stuff like this. What was I going to say? Yeah, this really reminds me a lot of the. There was someone in season 1 that N went to do something like this. I forget exactly the details of it though. It wasn't this guy, but and it wasn't Noi. Like Noi, you can like regenerate. Like she's got that healing stuff, but it wasn't her. It was like someone. I can't remember. He specifically went to someone to make a kind of clone or something of someone, but I forget the exact details. But the someone we went to in season 1 with quite a similar ability, but it seemed a little bit more limited than this. This is actually like a whole new kind of person created here, essentially. I mean, I forget the full details, so I watched this ages ago, but it also reminds me a little bit of Pet Cemetery, maybe. Guys, this might be like a slightly evil version of her. Maybe. But yeah, that was really cool, wasn't it? Some really cool effects there. But yeah, she is a little pet cemetery. The demon. So they just left her. Left you here with her as well. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy crap. Holy shit. I love the soundtrack. Where's Fujitomi and Eden? What's that? Smoke? Ebisu? Huh. Oh shit. Fucking dinosaurs, baby. Man, this show's got everything. This show's got fucking everything. Holy crap. I could feel bad for the nanny, man. Rest in peace. So how did we end up here? Just a little part-time job for us, eh? The magma bar. Isn't this where... Yeah, I was gonna say, this is where Nikaido and Caiman went. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect his body to look like that. Have we seen this body before? I mean, I don't think we had, because I did not expect it to look like that. I wanted it to be more lizardly. Guess it makes sense that it's not there. But yeah, I do imagine an eye tattoo like that would suck. You mean seeing things? There he is. There's old Caiman. But why did he recognize him? Like, how could you? How could you not like? How could you just be like, that's my imagination when you see Caiman of people? Like, you either recognize this guy or you don't. Surely. Like, what was that? I mean, they say that guy was there when Risu died, so maybe he saw the transformation. But that surely he would have been 100% sure. Like, I don't know. Yeah, the stuff surrounding Kaiman certainly is not confusing per se, but there's a lot going on surrounding that, isn't there? There's a lot to think about in that regard. I'm not sure what to think, but that was strange. That was very strange from Mothman. Who's this now? Is that what the Moth guy saw? Do you think? What was that? Look at this guy. Some fucking rando. I won't bother sorting out the timer. I've only got a minute left. Hmm. He does speak. I think this might be the first word Carmen said in fucking 2 episodes. Yeah. He's been looking weird as well. What was that? Is that what that other guy looked like? I forget his name now. Hmm. Don't make your own, bro. Last time ever. Oh, that's wow. Last time ever. So that's the thing when she says this. She says Kaiman, not him, but Kaiman. So she could be talking to him, but as who he actually is. Again, I forget the guy's name. I want to say like Koitsu, but it's definitely not Koitsu. That means like arsehole or something, right? Um, but the guy that was like looking after uh Risu from school, maybe he like turns back into him and she talks to him as him instead of as Kaiman. Which I think would be pretty sad because Carmen's got such a big personality in like season 1 and such. It would be kind of sad to lose. Like again, I spoke about last episode. It kind of sucked to see him being so somber and like quiet. Like gonna miss that guy if we don't actually see him as he was here. Sure, it reminds me of a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of like Celti from Durarara, where Shinra like doesn't want her to get her head back. I kind of feel the same with Caiman. I don't want him to change back. But yeah, another really good episode. What did we learn, Caiman? That man's name is I. Does she? I mean, like, it was a pretty big place, to be fair. Do they usually say that? Does he usually say that? What we'll learn in episode 6 is still hidden in chaos. Maybe I just didn't pay attention. But is that what they usually say that? Like, I say this like every week, but it's so like I when I recap the episodes at the start, there's so much to go through, and then you get this at the end of the episodes. Caiman and Hokkaido have a nice vibe. yeah, they do. That was a nice ending scene, to be fair. Yeah, I really like this ending scene. It kind of felt that way to me as well. Like this scene here, like the last bit of relaxation we'll see, maybe the last bit of like just kind of small talk we can have here. It's a really nice scene, actually. Really liked it. Again, lowered down a bit by, as I said, just like Caiman not kind of feeling himself and not being his full kind of self, which kind of sucks a bit. But still, really nice scene there. Really interesting goings on with I did want to talk about again the scene with the moth guy here. Do you reckon he saw the same thing Nikaido saw when she like glanced at him as like a normal looking guy? And that's where he was like, oh, I recognize him, the guy that we killed. Well, no, that wouldn't be the case. I mean, if it was Risu, that would be the case, but that didn't look like Risu did it, so fuck knows. Maybe he remembers him from somewhere else. But yeah, interesting stuff here going on with Ebisu, as I imagined it would. Some dinosaur action going on, which is always cool. I didn't even realise, yeah, these little scythes actually, aren't they? Scythes on their back, I didn't even realise that. Yeah, that was really cool. Ongoings there, looking forward to seeing more about her and her family situation. Rest in peace, Consuela here. Fortunately got flattened. Loved this. Thought this was fucking sick. CD player, toothpaste guy. I love this scene. I love stuff like this in this show, and there's lots of it. But yeah, really good episode. Yeah, again, the season has been fucking amazing so far, hasn't it? Honestly, it might be my anime of the season. At this point, we have had a couple more episodes of this than many other shows, so maybe it's slightly unfair to say that. But I'm really enjoying where this season's gone so far. But yeah, as usual, let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 6, I believe.